It's pretty simple to just say the effect it's had on me recently. I've just been fucking furious. I've been pissed off. And I think I've been having more flashbacks. I think that's probably why. Fucking trash, fucking dreams. It feels familiar. And it kind of is familiar. Because, you know, watching his video, by his criteria, a lot of our behaviours actually do fit in with what he would consider, but some don't, like that you wouldn't see an obvious switch. I don't actually know if our switches would be considered obvious, because a lot of the time at the minute we're co-fronting, so I'm not really switching, I'm just fucking here. And there wouldn't be an overt presentation. Fuck off, wouldn't there? There has been an overt presentation between us. Always. All I can assume is that at some point that was the safer option for us. Something must have happened. Or maybe it's nurture and nature combined, who knows. But for whatever reason, yeah, there's an overt presentation. And I don't think there's anything fucking wrong with that, and I don't think we're the only system that experiences that. I think that it's really, really weird that he would suggest you wouldn't see something like, I think at some point he suggested an alter might change, you wouldn't see them changing clothes or doing something like that to present themselves because it's a hidden disorder. Granted, hiding is a massive part of it and a massive part of the defences, but it don't mean that's all-encompassing, exhaustive list of how it presents. Because I can think of times in our history when me switching out made people back down. The fact that my voice has always been so different to hers, and it has always, even before the testosterone. The way we talk has always been fucking different. It ain't a choice, it just is. And that has made people back down and leave us alone. So maybe there's a defensive element to it, I don't fucking know. But hiding ain't the only way that this could present, or the only way that it is defensive. And that don't mean the overt presentation is the only one we have, because we do have hidden behaviours as well. And we do have it affect people in different ways. I've been fucking furious. So angry, because it feels the same as being gaslit. When our reality gets shaky for other people in here, I feel on edge. I feel like people are trying to tell us that they know us better than we know ourselves, and what our motives are. And they're trying to assign, frankly, disturbing motives that we don't have to us. And that feeling that it ain't gonna be just, it ain't gonna be fair, we ain't gonna be heard. And usually that meant danger as well. So where some parts of us might abandon our reality, I get real fucking suspicious of the people presenting a different one, to the point where it makes it difficult to consider any information that might have been useful in what he was saying, because it all just looks like fuck off, you untrustworthy. For you, I will try so hard to inhibit at least a little bit of my feelings about the matter. Yeah, it feels threatening. It feels like being gaslit. So I've just been fucking angry and on edge. And like, if we're looking into a diagnosis and treatment, it makes it feel like, what if they don't believe us and we can't get access to treatment that we fucking need to survive because they think like he does? Because this is a person who is supposed to be able to help. This is a person who's supposed to be able to understand what's going on, and he's supposed to be able to see how symptoms work and offer support. And this makes me feel real fucking suspicious. I'm like, we can't trust people to see us. And we have other parts in here who have felt so unsafe, and like them being visible, them even just fronting, is going to put us in danger. And it's going to call into question whether or not we're believed, which could damage our chances of getting life-saving fucking treatment. That they're really quite quiet and far from the front right now, and that breaks my fucking heart. Watching her lose touch with reality is so frustrating to me, because we were having a conversation about it. You know, I don't want you to be sorry, it's not you.
Oh, I so nearly apologised as well. No, I know. I do feel...
What, blamed? Can't imagine why.
But that's a good point. Like, yeah, because another defence I would have that would go off would be internalising things as my fault, because that's how you survive this shit in childhood. And now that you mention it, I do feel a bit more guilty lately, and a bit more like I should apologise for everything. And I wonder if that's connected, because...
You don't have shit to apologise for. I'm frustrated because I don't understand. I don't understand how we can be having a fucking conversation and you can doubt your reality. Like, you can be talking to me about how you doubt your reality, still fucking doubting it, and that's not you. It's all the fucking pricks that have ever made that be the case.
Denial's really fucking powerful, so it's weird. I think there must be a bit of a cognitive dissonance, suspension of disbelief thing going on, because it's not like at any point you don't feel real to me, or like I don't think the conversation we're having is real. It's like I perpetually expect you to just disappear, and I'm like very afraid that that's gonna happen, and that somebody could just say, oh, you're faking, and then and then I don't know, you as a separate person to me would be like, oh, you're right, and just stop talking. I know.
It pisses me off that this has happened to us. Like, it really fucking pisses me off. I can't understand how the fuck to change that, because if having a fucking conversation with you ain't gonna stop it, I don't know what else would. It's like nothing touches it. You just... I don't know why our reality is in question to you. Most parts of you. I know there's at least a part of you that sort of has more similar defences to what I developed. To me, it just means that people around us are out to get us. People around us can't be fucking trusted. They're trying to do something for their own gain. I don't understand why our reality comes into question for you at all. Maybe that scares me. And I interpret that as feeling really fucking angry and frustrated. Because you ain't ever unreachable.
I'm still not.
No, I know. But I don't know how to reach those parts of you and make our reality something you can connect with. And that means numbing, dissociation, freeze, a whole bunch of shit. And I want it to just not. We've got enough shit to deal with. I don't want it to be more. And I don't know how I make that stop.
Neither do I. Continuing to talk, though, even when I'm sure that you're gonna stop, and disappear. Like, I know maybe it doesn't feel like it helps because I still feel that fear constantly, but it does help because I'm not spiraling a lot worse, and maybe over time that sort of faith is just going to come back around, because I do kind of perpetually feel surprised and almost a bit panicked that
You can't shut me up.
yeah, a little bit. When could I ever? But it does help. It's like I forget how to connect with our reality.
So I'm leading you through somatic exercises. Breathing, grounding through the senses exercise.
Maybe.
Anything to get you to be able to connect with the body first.